is your morning in 8 minutes. Right now, an investigation is underway in Anderson County.
The Anderson County Sheriff's Office says it's looking into a shooting on Cedar Lane in Rocky Top. We're still working to learn more details about the circumstances surrounding the shooting, along with the details about any possible victims. We'll keep you updated both on air and inside your WVLT News app as we learn more. Meanwhile, 2 Tennessee deputies are hurt and 1 man is dead after a shootout on I-75.
Yeah, it started in Catoosa County, Georgia on Sunday when police started to pursue Tyler Roberts, who was suspected of kidnapping a young child. The chase crossed over into Chattanooga, where Hamilton County deputies got involved. The suspects started shooting at the deputies. They returned fire and killed Roberts. 2 Hamilton County deputies were taken to a hospital. The 18-month-old child was not hurt. We'll keep you updated as soon as we have new information about this. And the trend of swatting politicians continues, this time hitting close to home.
Knox County Sheriff's Office tells us a strange email led deputies to Congressman Tim Burchett's home over the weekend. Take a look at your screen. This is that strange email prompting the response. Congressman Burchett tells us he was not home at the time. Burchett was tipped off when the E911 director called him to confirm his address, and then the Sheriff's Office called him once they were on the scene. Burchett told us that he appreciates how the situation was handled from the top down.
And the long legal battle over whether or not the Covenant school shooter's writings should be released, now back in the courtroom.
The judge has now called for a show cause hearing over these documents. That will take place in April. Several groups are involved in these hearings. Those for the release of the documents say they would help better understand mass shootings and help shape policy. Some Covenant school parents say they want the writings to stay sealed off, saying they believe the documents could inspire other school shootings. Several pages were leaked in November.
And convicted killer Alec Murdaugh will not get a new trial.
His attorneys requested one because of allegations of jury tampering by Colleton County Clerk of Court Becky Hill.
And Murdaugh was convicted in March of June for the June 2021 shooting death of his wife Maggie and son Paul. Murdaugh's team argued that Hill had affected the jury's final verdict. However, the judge ruled that while she does believe Becky Hill is not a credible witness, there was not enough evidence that Mrs. Hill's comments affected the jurors' verdicts. The request for a new trial was denied. They are allowed to appeal her decision.
Well, potholes, they're still causing problems across Tennessee after this month's winter storms.
Yeah, right now TDOT filling potholes with what it calls cold mix. It's like a Band-Aid. It'll help, but it's not going to last long. For now, TDOT asks you to slow down. Speeding will only make the damage worse, possibly even damage your car. TDOT says they need your help finding these potholes. If you see them, you can report it by calling TDOT. We've got the number for you inside your WVLT News app. If you see crews out and about working, slow down, give them room. And another recall alert for you on this Tuesday.
This one is for Yao Mao Children's Rhinestones Silver Tiaras. They're being recalled because the rhinestones on the tiaras contain levels of lead that exceed the federal lead content ban. The recall is specifically for the red rhinestone tiara and none of the other colors that come in the pack. The tiaras are sold exclusively on Amazon by Lord Rhodes. If you have these, you are asked to take them away from your kids immediately and contact Lord Rhodes for a refund. Well, it's officially tax season, but this year the IRS is trying to make filing a little easier for you.
Yeah, the agency soft launching an online filing program that could be free to all taxpayers in the future. This year, select taxpayers from 13 states, including the volunteer state of Tennessee, are going to try it out. The agency's pilot electronic free file system will feature 2 ways for you to file those returns. One is guided tax software that provides free prep on sites working with the IRS. If you have annual gross income that is $79,000 or less, you qualify. The other options offer free electronic federal tax forms. Tennessee's presidential primary just over a month away, set for Super Tuesday, March 5th.
And if you want to vote, you are running out of time to register. The deadline to do so in Knox County is Monday, February 5th. That is coming right around the corner. You can register online and in person at the Election Commission office downtown. If you'd rather mail a voter registration form that you downloaded online, it does need to be postmarked by next Monday.
6:54. Let's get over to Kristen Allen with your first alert traffic.
Good morning. Keeping an eye on this crash out on I-75 South, where we have an overturned tractor trailer causing some problems for some folks out there. Now, this happened a couple of hours ago. TDOT expects it'll be cleaned up by 7. It doesn't look like that's going to happen at this point, but we'll keep an eye on that. Pothole patching going to be going on around our region. This is one of the areas that was being hit yesterday, 75 from exit 141 down to Caryville. All of those trying to be fixed. A big effort there for folks out there, for TDOT to get all of those fixed. Knoxville area traffic looking pretty good at this point in the morning. Not seeing any big backups just yet to tell you about, although we know that's likely to change as we get closer to that morning rush.
5 minutes to 7 now, as we do have a lot of fog out there. That is something that could slow you down on your morning commute. Areas of dense fog throughout most of the valley, up I-75 Campbell, through Anderson, Union to Knox, but also out towards Blunt, and really filling in what was some gaps in between. Now more of McMinn, Monroe, Loudoun, Roane, Morgan, and Scott counties running foggy along with Campbell County. So that is, or Cumberland County, excuse me, and Campbell obviously, as we do have most of our areas seeing fog, frost, and 20s. We do have some changes though today. While right now you want to give yourself that few extra minutes, I would also say keep in mind maybe a sweater under the big coat, because this afternoon warms nicely before we need the rain gear. We're starting out at 28 at 8 in Knoxville, to 34 at 10, rising to 42 at noon. Mapping out the next 12 hours for you from 8 o'clock to 6 p.m. Look at that. We're going to be at 53 this afternoon, and then there's those showers rounding out the day from spotty to scattered. Spreading out tonight, some rain to start the night, but really changing over to a few wintry mixed showers in our higher elevations, snow in the mountains. So with the transition of clouds and some showers, it won't be as cold tonight in Knoxville. It'll feel colder though with a wind chill. It'll be 37 tomorrow morning in Knoxville, to 32 in Crossville, 33 in Williamsburg to start your day Wednesday, 35 in Morristown. So here's a look at that snowfall potential. Again, adding up in the mountains again. A couple of flurries can fly in our lower elevations with a couple of light snow showers in our higher elevations. So all these changes add up to this up and down temperatures today to tomorrow. But we do have a warming trend to look forward to. So that's something else we're talking about coming up at 7 on the CW.
I am ear to ear smiling about that warming trend, that's for sure. Heather, thank